interns have learned so much during this first rotation. During their presentations, they're going to be sharing a special activity that they've done, as well as what they've learned so far in their rotations. First up, we have Isabel Stout.
Hello everybody, my name is Isabel Stout, and my first rotation was actually split between Health Information Management and Hospice Office. In the morning, I work in Health Information Management. My supervisor is Caroline. My coworkers are Lisa, Amber, Holly, Ron, and many others. Some of the things I do in Health Information Management is box destruction. Basically, I separate the minor files from the old patient files. The minor files will go into a separated box, and then the old patient files will get destructed. However, if there is a deceased file, then that cannot be destructed. Other paperwork that I have done is I look for patient photos, I look for ultrasounds, and little incisions. They either have to be very seeable or grayscale. In the afternoon, I work in Hospice Office. I work with Melinda, and my coworkers are Angela, John, Austin, and many others. Some of the things that I do in Hospice Office is I've updated iPhones and I sanitize a lot of pens. This was a fun project. So basically, I was working on this flip chart with a little index system where I'd go through color code each condition, and then I would label that condition, and so on and so forth. But thankfully, I finished. My special activity is team building. One of the activities that we did was build a tower. That's basically where you get into groups of 3, you have these objects in front of you, and you build the tallest tower, and the tallest tower is the winner. The second activity for team building is solving puzzles, and solving puzzles is a lot, especially when you're working with other people, so good communication is very necessary. The map puzzle was my favorite one because I could see it on a better surface, and my colleagues and I worked together. However, that polar bear puzzle on a white surface, let me tell you, even though I wear glasses, I'm still blind. Summer walking series. So this was fun. This was an event happening on the Morris Trail where not only just interns at Project Search, but also Kootenai Health employees were allowed to participate in. There were games, health information, and other things. This game had ping pong balls in it and cups. Basically, however many ping pong balls you can get into those cups, you will be the winner. Along with a bingo chart, you get into groups of 3, and you just walk around the trail completing tasks and come back and hopefully get a prize. What Project Search has taught me is that I have good on-the-job training, I have good communication skills, I can be a leader, and I can prepare for a professional interview. My future, I will be at the McCrane Center at my second rotation, also known as outpatient rehabilitation, and after Project Search, I would like to get a job at Kootenai Health. I would like to thank not only Health Information Management, but also the hospitalists. Thank you guys so much for this wonderful opportunity that you've given to me, and I really appreciate your warm welcome and all the great job skills that I've learned in both departments.
Hi, my name's Matthew Gardner. I'm in grounds. My supervisors and coworkers are Tim, Andy, Will, Jill, Jared, and John. I am leaf blowing the sidewalks, and I am getting all the leaves into the grass so the people can walk and the coworkers can walk and the patients can walk. I am cutting the grass at Project Search and in Post Falls. I am cutting the suckers. I am cutting the suckers down and getting rid of them. They are bad for the plants. I love this job. Snow removal on the helipad on the 7th floor parking garage. I was clearing the snow on the helipad, putting ice melt down so the helicopters can see where to land. Putting up Christmas lights. I help my coworkers put up Christmas lights. I help them wrap them too. My special activity is the transition fair. I volunteered at the transition fair. I really liked it. Here are more pictures of the transition fair of North Idaho College and Vocation Rehabilitation. We were there. I have learned in Project Search how to use equipment in grounds, teamwork, how to use CityLink independently, and having a good attitude. My future, my second rotation is in pets. I want to work as a landscaper after Project Search. Thank you, Grounds. Thank you, Grounds, for having me in your department during the rotation. I really enjoyed my time with you guys and meeting new coworkers. Thank you.
Hi. What? Hello? There. Hi, my name is Daniel Gilday. Yes, that is how you pronounce it. I work in Central Supply for my first rotation. My supervisors are Ken and Sean, with some of my co-workers being Chantel, Russell, Albert, and many, many, many others. This is not even half of them, I swear. Central Supply is the warehouse of Kootenai Health. Everything that comes into Kootenai Health and goes out of Kootenai Health comes to us. Receiving, processing, delivering. It's not very complicated. Secret and labeling is one of the first jobs I ever did and can vary vastly. Anything from just big thing out, placing in bin, all the way up to playing three-dimensional reverse Tetris of boxes that I swear are 20 pounds. It is not as fun as it sounds. Sweeping is another very simple job that I do. There are two sides to Central Supply: clean, dirty. Dirty has freshly received equipment, clean has processed equipment. Cardboard cannot go into the clean side, so you may be asking yourself, but wait, where does it go? The compactor. This isn't a very complex, do you see a pattern here? Two cages, carts as we call them, go in on both sides of the dirty side. Cardboard goes into it, we put them in the compactor all throughout the day, bring them back, rinse, repeat. Again, not that complicated. Delivery is, duh with Central Supply. We're a warehouse. We want to be very good people if we didn't do this. One thing I should mention is that not all equipment we receive has to be processed. These go on the courier cart, going in a special room that we, thus, people eventually get delivered everywhere. Everything else just gets delivered the old-fashioned way after processing. My special event was dictionary labeling with the Elks. Every single dictionary has to get a sticker, a ribbon, and a bookmark to go to third graders. The Elks helped out a lot with this, and it took forever. It got its own place in the newspaper, and it was a mostly even team effort. Nothing in life is perfect, but that should be able to deal with everything. So far, I've learned how to work with coworkers, how to speak up for myself, and how to be a professional worker. Very important skills. For my future, my second rotation will be in grounds, and I would really like to work at a warehouse after project search, eventually becoming a robotics engineer. Thank you, Robbie, for being such a great mentor, very nice guy. And thank you for all of Central Supply for giving me such a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Rez, and my department was in pets. My two supervisors were Jeff and Nick, while my co-workers were Peter, Tiny, Jacob, Gopher, Tony, and many more. I would also like to thank Andrew for giving me my nickname, Meatloaf. I don't have time to tell the story, unfortunately. One of my first of many tasks, delivering equipment. This would be delivering specific equipment to specific rooms so they could be used. Writing down a list. This was very important to tell me what the supply closet needed and how much of it needed. Cleaning equipment. Oh boy. The oh boy comes from the insane wire management I have to do before I could start cleaning. Most cords would range from 5 feet long to 10 feet long, with the tubes being just about the same. It was like some sick and twisted game of Tetris. Supplying the closets. This was very important to make the trip quick and easy for the nurses and doctors who had to get supplies, like shower chairs or commodes. Can we have a moment of silence for the old plums, a valiant warrior? I saw the new ones come in, and I saw the old ones go out. Sorting and labeling. Granted, this task was, for the majority of it, done on my own, so this took a long time. From my perspective, it took almost 3 hours. For others, it might have been 5 minutes. The NIC College. When we did this, we toured pretty much the whole campus, from the gym all the way to the dorm rooms. This included the Disability Support Center, where we got to see the Braille maps for people with a vision disability, and the Smart Pen. The Smart Pen recorded notes of the instructor's lesson so it could be recorded back for better note-taking. This also included the Gizmo Tour. This was the arts and crafts section of the campus. Wood shop, 3D printing. Pretty sure I also saw Legos there. So, fun place. My second rotation will be in Central Supply, and in my future, I hope to fulfill a promise to Office Max and one day return there.
All right.
Thank you to Pets for having me on your team, and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hello, my name is Piper Benson, and my first rotation was at Big Blue Coffee. The people I worked with was Taryn, who is my supervisor, Molly, Taylor, Haley, and many others. The main task I did was working on the register, where I would take the orders and input them onto the register so then the customers can pay for it. Then I would write down the orders on the cups and set it aside for the baristas to make. I also got pastries when they were ordered with tongs, and then I put them in bags and then I handed them to the customer. I also helped keep the Zip Fizz restocked so that they are in stock for when the baristas needed it. My special event I get to talk about is work of art. We worked on Tuesday evenings and Saturday mornings. These were out of project search hours and we got a paycheck too. We did a painting of a wolf for the Innovation Den. And we also got to do our own personal projects. My painting is on the left, and on the right is the 4 project search interns who did work of art at the art reception as part of Art Walk. The things I have learned in Project Search are how to talk to others, being professional, facing my fears, and keeping a positive attitude at work. For my future, my second rotation will be 3 East, and I would really love to get a job where I can help others. Thank you so much, Big Blue Coffee Company, for having me as their 2023 first rotation. I have learned so much from proper food care to working a register. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chayana Crom, and I worked in 3 East. My supervisor's name was Dina, and my coworkers were Marge, Amber, Megan, and many more. One thing I did was stocking 32 patients' rooms closets. In each patient's room, I worked on the 3rd floor and I stocked it with towels, and I would stock it following a picture list that would show me what to put in there. Another thing I did was worked on stocking the cart, and so I would put a lot of different things like in the cases for the patients. Another thing I did was working in the medicine room, and I did gather things like IV flushes, alcohol wipes, and many other things, and all these things were for the patients. Another thing I did was cleaning the break room. There was 2 waiting rooms, and I would clean under the keyboards on the desks, and I would clean the computer mouse. If the nurses weren't working on the phones helping patients, I was able to clean it. Another thing I did was stocking 5 station purple kits, and that was for patients, and it was help treating people with diabetes. I stocked it with lancets and many other supplies. The special event that I did was going downtown to see the beautiful lake and city. I really wanted to go swimming, but it was too cold. And another thing we did was go out to eat at a restaurant for lunch, and I enjoyed chatting with everyone else and the staff who was there. The staff was really nice because they allowed my sister to come eat lunch with us. From Project Search, I have so far learned self-advocacy, respect and helping others, asking for help when I need it, and successful communication. My second rotation will be in sterile processing, and I'm excited to meet the new staff. After Project Search, I want to work at a Thai restaurant called Thai Bamboo. My family loves eating the food there. Thank you so much to 3 East. Thank you for learning some sign and being really nice.
Let's hear it again for our class of 2024. You all did amazing. And as somebody who has heard you practice and stress, it's over and you did a wonderful job. You pulled it all out. I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There are so many awesome things to come for you guys in the Project Search year, and I'm so looking forward to being a part of that. This year, we'd like to go ahead and spotlight Kootenai Health. We have had 2 graduates who were hired in 2023. Cameron and Miriam, they both graduated last year. Miriam is also known as Flash, and I would be dismissive if I did not mention that. Miriam, I know you're in the audience. Do you mind standing up? I don't think Cameron snuck in on me. No. Okay. Miriam, thank you so much for all the awesome work you do here at Kootenai Health in the Environmental Services Department. I think everybody who wears a badge that runs into you knows your smile, they know your laugh, and you are such a welcoming part of Kootenai Health. And so we're so happy that you're here. Congratulations on 6 months working here already. You can go and have a seat. But I'm going to continue to brag on your department. The Kootenai Health Environmental Services Department has been a huge part of Project Search over the years. As Abby mentioned, this is our 14th class, and we have 9 graduates of Project Search who currently work in the Environmental Services Department. 7 of them are on day shift and 2 work the evening shift, swing shift actually. One thing that's really neat is one of our Project Search graduates from more years ago than I want to count, cleans our building that we are currently in Project Search twice a week. And it just feels like a full circle moment knowing that on Tuesdays and Thursdays she comes in after we have left and we come into a nice clean building. And so it's just really cool to just see that kind of inclusivity and the diversity that Kootenai Health embraces and the Environmental Services Department and their staff really take to the next level. So let's hear it for Environmental Services Department. And of course, we are so thankful for all of our partners. Let's go ahead and hear it for vocational rehabilitation. We have a lot of VR in the house. Kootenai Health, our host business, let's hear it for them. It feels absolutely amazing to be back in this building and presenting after many years of not being able to be in here, so it's awesome to be back home. I would also like to thank the Coeur d'Alene School District. Abby and I work for them. We're really happy. We have a lot of them in the house. Thank you. And a huge thanks to Mountain West Bank for all of their support throughout the years and helping us connect our interns with business mentors. This year we have business mentors from Mountain West Bank, Kootenai Health, Architects West, and Kootenai County City Link. Okay, well thank you all so much for coming tonight, taking time out of your busy schedule. I know on December 21st, the shortest day of the year, you might have had other things to do tonight, but you chose to spend time with us, and we are very grateful. Thank you for all of your support, and we'll see you here. Most likely we'll be back here at Kootenai Health for our March presentation as well. We actually haven't finalized that yet. But anyways, more information to come. Enjoy your holiday. Interns, will see you back on January 8th and for another rotation that you're already ready for. All right, thank you all.